If you are in the family of Christ, understand that no devil from hell can snatch you away from Christ. However, look at the first part too. My sheep listen to my voice. So you got to listen to the voice of your shepherd. Because if you don't listen to the voice of your shepherd and you listen to the wrong voice, that is up to you. Then you end up with the wrong shepherd following the thief's gates. That way you cannot come and blame God. However, if you listen to the voice of your good shepherd, that is Jesus Christ, who knows you, and then you follow him, he is giving you his word here, that he will give you eternal life, and you shall never die, and no one can snatch you away from him. Hello, family. Welcome back again to Bible Reading Project. My name is Safira Fanto, and today we are going to continue our reading of the book of John. Last time we read John chapter 9, and in John chapter 9, that was where Jesus heals a man who was, born blind. And then the Pharisees investigated it. They didn't understand that, how can somebody heal a man born blind? And so they try to investigate the man to ask how did he get healed and all that. And at some point, the man was like, I don't care whether he's a sinner or not. One thing I know is that I was blind and now I can see. And then the man also made a statement that how can a sinner heal somebody born blind? Because God do not listen to sinners. He listens to those who respect him. So if you claim this man who healed me is a sinner, then how is he able to heal me of my blindness? It was also in John chapter 9 that, Jesus talked about spiritual blindness. In verse 40, some Pharisees who were there with Jesus heard him say this and asked him, surely you don't mean that we are blind too? And then Jesus answered them that if you were blind, then you would not be guilty. But since you claim that you can see, this means that you are still guilty. Jesus Christ was talking about spiritual blindness, but they didn't really understand. So they were like, what do you mean by that, saying that we are blind? And Jesus Christ said it to them. If you were blind, you would not be guilty. But since you claim that you can see, this means that you are still guilty. Now, let's move on to John chapter 10. Jesus said, I am telling you the truth. The man who does not enter the sheepfold by the gates, but climbs in some other way, is a thief and a robber. The man who goes in through the gate is the shepherd of the sheep. The gatekeeper opens the gate for him, and the sheep hear his voice as he calls his own sheep by name, and he leads them out. When he has brought them out, he goes ahead of them, and the sheep follow him because they know his voice. They will not follow someone else. Instead, they will run away from such a person because they do not know his voice. Jesus told them this parable, but they did not understand what he meant. Let's continue reading in verse 7 onwards. Jesus explains it. Verse 7. So Jesus said again, I am telling you the truth. I am the gate for the sheep. All others who came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not listen to them. I am the gate. Whoever comes in by me will be saved. They will come in and go out and find pasture. The thief comes only in order to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come in order that you might have life in all its fullness. So when I read this part of scripture and I was meditating on it, this is how the Holy Spirit helped me to understand. When the Lord said, he is the gate, whoever comes in him will be saved. They will come in and go out and find pasture. And the previous verse, he said, that is verse 3. He said, the gatekeeper opens the gate for him. The sheep hear his voice as he calls his own sheep by name. So to me, when you accept Jesus Christ into your life as your Lord and Savior, he welcomes you into his home. He cleans you. He put on you a new garment. That is his garment of righteousness. He gives you an identity, making you a daughter or a son of God. He welcomes you into his father's household. So you belong to a family of Christ. And being in that family, of course, you are in the presence of your father. You are abiding in him. You hear his voice because you have this relationship that he will constantly, that will be talking. So you hear daddy's voice, even in the midst of all the distraction going on, in the midst of all the chaos surrounding your life. When your father speaks, when God speaks, when your shepherd, Lord Jesus, speak, you hear his voice. Because you know him and he calls you by name. So this is how I understood this part. However, if you choose to, enter through the thief's gates, He is a thief. He doesn't want anything good for you. And the thief here is Satan. Look, Satan has nothing good to offer you. You may be enjoying all the things that is going around, because he comes as an angel of light. So you might fall into the deception and be enjoying and all that, disobeying God, disrespecting him, thinking in your eyes that what you are doing is right. You need to do me. That's what the world is saying. Do you. However, he doesn't have your good interest at heart. And the Bible says that the thief comes into what? He comes in to steal, to kill, and destroy. To me, he first comes in to steal your attention, steal your desire, distract you with problems, and steal your passion for God, and then kill you. It may not be physically killing, no, but he will kill your love for Christ, your faith, everything. He will kill you because he will kill it with so many painful, terrible life issues, things that, you'll be like, I'm done. I will use the other way. Whatever will happen, let it happen. I'm done serving God. I'm done waiting on God. I'm done this. I'm done that. I will go my way. And then once you fall into that trap of following his way, that is when he gets you. He will destroy you completely. And whenever his distraction starts, at times he will destroy you in a way that you will even end up working for him because you are in his kingdom. You will be destroying others, maybe with your bitterness, with your unforgiveness, with your judgmental way of, because life has been so bad, has treated you so bad that you look at people, everybody you see around as an enemy. You are so suspicious that you begin to look at people in a different way. And you have a beautiful name. He's an angel of light. He will let you have a name to, cover up whatever you are doing, which is destroying you and you are destroying others, but you don't see it. He will call it, you are protecting yourself or you are setting boundaries. You are destroying yourself, destroying others with your bitterness, with your unforgiveness, without even knowing. So, my dear, you got to choose right. Follow the right gate. And that gate is Jesus. Because Jesus, he is the good shepherd who is willing to die for the sheep, as it is written. Now let's continue to verse 12. When the hired man, who is not a shepherd and does not own the sheep, sees a wolf coming, he leaves the sheep and runs away. So the wolf snatches the sheep and scatters them. The hired man runs away because he is only a hired man and does not care about the sheep. I am the good shepherd. As the Father knows me and I know the Father, in the same way, I know my sheep and they know me. Again, Jesus is referring himself as the good shepherd. Like how David referred him in one of his Psalms, I think Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, for he knows that his shepherd will provide for him. With his shepherd by his side, he will not lack anything. And Jesus is saying here that he is a good shepherd. He is not a hired man, but he is the good shepherd, because the one who is hired to take care of the sheep, when this hired person see a wolf, of course, he will run for his life, But Jesus Christ is your shepherd. You belong to him. He loves you so much that he's not going to run. He's not chickening out. He will stay to fight for you, to protect you. And he said something here, as the Father knows me and I know the Father, in the same way, I know my sheep and they know me. Jesus Christ knows you. He calls you by name. And you also know him because you abide in him. You live in him. You obey his words. You stay in him and he is in you. As it is written, in him you live, you move, you have your being. You know who your shepherd is, and he also knows you. He calls you by name. So he gave us a relationship between him and the Father, the Lord God Almighty, that as the Father knows him, the same way that he, Lord Jesus, knows his sheep, that is, he knows you and me, and then we also know him. And he is willing to die for us, which he already did on the cross. And that is not the end. He's always interceding for us. When the enemy comes accusing us, he's there interceding for us. He's our just judge, a perfect one. So, my dear, if you've not given your life to Christ, do not, wait too long again. Please turn to Jesus and accept him as your shepherd, as your Lord and personal Savior, for he is a good shepherd. Now, I will continue. Verse 16. There are other sheep which belong to me that are not in this sheepfold. I must bring them too. They will listen to my voice and they will become one flock with one shepherd. So Jesus Christ is still searching for some of us that, we came to him and then we left, or, we are not so sure of whether, we should continue or not. He hasn't given up on us. This is how I understand this one. Jesus hasn't given up on us. He says that there are other sheep which belong to him, but they are not in his sheepfold. And he said, I must bring them too. They will listen to my voice and they will become one flock with one shepherd. And this part of also scripture helps me to understand that indeed our Lord God Almighty, he does not wish for anyone to perish, but all should come to repentance. Jesus Christ will leave the rest of the sheep and go and search for that one lost one. And here he's saying that they will hear his voice. Those lost sheep, those that they were with him, but life happened, certain things happened. The enemy tried to, steal them. And so they went away. Jesus is still searching for you. And if you are one of such sheep, my dear, listen to the voice of your good shepherd and go back to him. Verse 17, the Father loves me because I am willing to give up my life in order that I may receive it back again. No one takes my life away from me. I give it up of my own free will. I have the right to give it up. And I have the right to take it back. This is what my Father has commanded me to do. So Jesus Christ dying for us, he did it willingly because of the love that he has for us. Not because of what we've done, not because we deserved it, but he gave it to us willingly at his own free will. So when you are there thinking like, okay, I served God well, my grandmother, my grandfather served, they were truthful to God, you need to understand that nobody can pay for what Jesus has done. Or not your level of righteousness or goodness or good deeds made Jesus die for you. He did it at his own free will. For even when we were sinners and we didn't even know him, he died for us at his own free will. And that is what he's telling us in verse 18, that no one takes my life away from me. I give it up of my own free will. I have the right to give it up and I have the right to take it back. This is what my Father has commanded me to do. He obeyed his Father, the Lord God Almighty, what he commanded him to do, and he did it willingly at his own free will because he loves you and me, not because we did something excellent, not because we checked all the righteous boxes, because we can never check any of them. He is our righteousness. All right. Verse 19. Again, there was a division among the people because of these words. Many of them were saying, he has a demon. He is mad. Why do you listen to him? But others were saying, a man with a demon could not talk like this. How could a demon give sight to blind people? Exactly. How could a demon give sight to blind people? And this is similar to what the man who was, cured of his blindness said, that you call this man a sinner. God does not listen to sinners. He listens to people who respect him. So how can this man restore my sight if he is indeed a sinner? And this is what the others are also saying. A man with a demon could not talk like this. How could a demon give sight to blind people? And this part also connects me to this scripture which says that how can Satan cast out himself? I've forgotten exactly what it is, but I'll put it on top here for you to read. How can Satan cast out himself? Because he is there to destroy you. So why would he take that distraction, that thing that is destroying you from you? It is only God who can cast out demon. And so this is what the people were asking. A man with a demon could not talk like this. How could a demon give sight to blind people? Verse 22, it was winter and the festival of dedication of the temple was being celebrated in Jerusalem. Jesus was walking in Solomon's porch in the temple when the people gathered around him and asked, how long are you going to keep us in suspense? Tell us the plain truth. Are you the Messiah? Jesus answered, I have already told you, but you would not believe me. The things I do by my Father's authority speak on my behalf, but you will not believe, for you are not my sheep. My sheep listen to my voice. I know them and they follow me. I give them eternal life and they shall never die. No one can snatch them away from me. Oh. This should be your encouragement if you are a follower of Christ Jesus, if you have accepted him into your life as your Lord and personal Savior. Jesus Christ is giving you his word, his assurance that his sheep listen to his voice. He knows them and they follow him. He gives them eternal life and they shall never die. No one can snatch them away from him. So if you are in Christ, if you are in the family of Christ, understand that no devil from hell can snatch you away from Christ. However, look at the first part too. My sheep listen to my voice. So you got to listen to the voice of your shepherd. Because if you don't listen to the voice of your shepherd and you listen to the wrong voice, that is up to you. Then you end up with the wrong shepherd following the thief's gates. That way you cannot come and blame God. However, if you listen to the voice of your good shepherd, that is Jesus Christ, who knows you, and then you follow him, he is giving you his word here, that he will give you eternal life, and you shall never die, and no one can snatch you away from him. Now let's continue. What my Father has given me is greater than everything, and no one can snatch them away from the Father's care. The Father and I are one. Then the people again picked up stones to throw at him. Jesus said to them, I have done many good deeds in your presence, which the Father gave me to do. For which one of these do you want to stone me? They replied, we do not want to stone you because of any good deeds, but because of your blasphemy. You are only a man, but you are trying to make yourself God. Jesus answered, it is written in your own law that God said, you are gods. We know that what the scripture says is true forever. And God called those people gods, the people to whom his message was given. As for me, the Father chose me and sent me into the world. How then can you say that I blaspheme because I said that I am the Son of God? Do not believe me then, if I am not doing the things my Father wants me to do. But if I do them, even though you do not believe me, you should at least believe my deeds, in order that you may know once and for all that the Father is in me and that I in the Father. Once more, they tried to seize Jesus, but he slipped out of their hands. Jesus then went back again across the river Jordan to the place where John had been baptizing, and he stayed there. Many people came to him. John performed no miracles, they said, but everything he said about this man was true, and many people there believed in him. Family, this brings me to the end of the reading of John chapter 10. May the Lord be with you. May he keep you. May he protect you. May his word abide in your heart as you abide in him. In Jesus' name. See you next week in the reading of John chapter 11. And I want to encourage you to visit Bible Wisdom Quiz to test your knowledge, your understanding of all that you have read in the book of John, or even from where we started from verse 1 to verse 10. I encourage you to look at the books of the epistles, specifically the book of John, and test your understanding and knowledge of some of the things we have read, we have studied, we have discussed from John chapter 1 unto John chapter 10. There are a lot of quizzes. Try it and enjoy it. God bless you. Bye-bye.